976. We're on. Yeah, I'm here with my friend Clarence Jordan and Bruce Wilkerson, proteges from the Hornets organization. We're putting together a brand new product for children. We're putting together some new drum pads that we think would be an awesome idea for anybody who's interested in either tutoring children in the art of drumming or percussion per se. Bruce Wilkerson and Clarence Jordan are the executive producers of this particular product that I have my hands on. I was going to get them to say a couple of words concerning the product and concerning where we are in trying to just up and bring new and upcoming youth for crime prevention programs. Mr. Wilkerson, would you like to say a few words, please?
Yeah. We decided from a long time ago to put drum corps into the school system. We wanted it that way simply because the other kids who were not of our neighborhood had that particular advantage. We would go to various shows and contests, and they would have a registering table whereby if you were in the school band or any musical unit that was sponsored by the school, you could get school credit. And we were always the ones who never had anything behind it. So we decided that we wanted the same thing for our kids. Since then, they've taken the music programs out of the schools, and the kids out in the street quite literally with nothing to do. So we decided that we're going to not only just bring back drum corps, we're going to put it into the school system. And we decided not to wait on anyone to lead us by the hand. We already had taken steps, which is the reason for this drum pad in the first place. This particular pad that you're looking at here is meant for snare drummers. We will have pads for tenor drummers and pads for bass drummers. And this is to get off of the drums, to get down to basic training, back to using your hands. Most kids, they think that everything is done on the drums. Everything is not done on drums. You learn on pads. And this is to take the noise factor down. Everywhere you go, we don't have the facility. The surrounding neighbors, they get annoyed by the drums. So we have to have something that they can use that makes minimal noise. There will be some noise, however, it cuts the noise down about 90%, which is excellent. We just had to devise a way to accommodate the various sections of a drum line. And like I said, this that you're looking at, this is built for snare drummers. We have one, we will be building one for tenor drummers, and we will be building one for the bass drummers.
Mr. Wilkerson, if I can also inject for a minute, I'd like to ask a question. How many actual drummers can fit on one particular pad, if you can tell us?
On this particular pad, 4 snare drummers. Okay, that's not staggered like a guy on one side of yonder, so they can stand side by side.
Like this.
And do what they do.
The exercises.
Right. And there's actually enough room for them to do what they need to do. And this was the whole point in building this pad in the first place. Okay, now, by the time we're finished, we'll have casters on it where we can roll it back and forth. Right now, it has to be carried. Okay, but we will devise a way where we can put casters on it and roll it back and forth.
Again, I say that sounds like a great idea. Now we have to see, can we hear from our protege on the end there, Mr. Clarence Jordan, if he has a few words to say. Can you interject for a few minutes, Mr. Jordan, please? Come on and say a few words.
Mr. Curingston and Mr. Wilkerson, once again, being, as all of us are, former drum corps members, being in competitive drum corps through the 60s, 70s, and 80s, all of us were what you would call those latchkey, or what they call the endangered youth in our times. And we all turned to drum corps, which developed us into unique, positive living, going and mentoring adults. As a Chicago police officer, I see the worst of everything, both kids and adults. And I know that a competitive drum and bugle corps program where you teach all of the principles that we were endowed with as kids before we became adults through this program, that it works not only for our kids, but it will help us save a lot of the kids who otherwise wouldn't be involved in all of the madness that we see every day. If they had something to be a part of, something that would take them out of the neighborhood, like my very first tour when I was in drum corps, I was living at 47th and Wabash. I went all the way to the East Coast and back. By the time I returned home, the neighborhood was still the same. I was changed. And those are the things that we need to have available for our kids so that they can leave their little four-cornered room and go to other four-cornered rooms throughout the nation and see that we all have the same problems, but how we manage them, how we adjust to them, how we progress through them and leave the negative behind and pick up only the positive is what makes us the individuals that we are. And what this program in reintroducing drum and bugle corps back to the inner city is what our goal and our purposes are. And that's something that we're definitely going to achieve.
So there we have it. We have everything that we're trying to encompass, and I'm more than grateful to be